Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? I'm a little bit sick, but I had something that I wanted to discuss with you guys very quickly, and I want to hear your opinions. So, something that I've learned is this: some people, they don't want you, they don't need you. However, they are very possessive of you. There's a big difference when someone loves you and see you as an equal, or when that person want to possess you for a reason. And as soon as you walked out of that door, they want to have a grip, they want to hold on to you, and it makes them feel powerless when you're leaving. But then if you hear, they treat you badly. So it's not a bad thing to have been with someone like that, because it actually will teach you the difference. It will make you grow a thick skin. And also, I'm not big in social media, but I use social media because of certain personal reason. First of all, when it comes to my Snapchat, it's just in a way for me to put a smile on certain people in my life. I will make a silly video and send it to them, just to put a smile on that person's face. And when it comes to Instagram, I like posting my food, and it's private. I don't have a lot of people or whatever in it, but I like posting my food. Also, it's for me to keep a way of staying in the social media community. So when my YouTube channel is very popular, so I also have a social media platform, and I already know how to use certain things. But let me tell you this. Something that I learned also is this: a lot of people, they go around interpret different things very differently. And also, they when you do something they have done to you, you're not allowed to be mad. They find a reason. They call it was done in the past. But when they are in that same position you were, they feel hurt, they feel offended, they look at you as a bad person. Also, when a guy go around sleep on another person, it's okay. But if you turn around and leave that person and move on, it's not okay. So let me tell you something. I remember I got pregnant with my little girl in 2013. I gave birth to her early 2014. Okay. And at that time, my ex now, he was a heavy drinker, smoked, and he was getting out of control. But he never remembered that thing. So we separated. But then I have people who told me, who made me feel a different way. So I brought him back into the kid's life. But not knowing that you can't change someone if the person don't want to change for themselves. You cannot want someone to be a certain way and hoping and praying and thinking that person will change. No, it doesn't work like that. You can only change your own self. So I had to pay the price for it. I ended up very depressed, sick, and all that, with suicidal thoughts, wanting to take my own life. Always crying, always sad, you know, put myself in a position where I ran away from the whole world, stay away from everyone. Just so very sad, very depressed, to the point that people around me was getting frustrated, was getting depressed. And the only thing that I could think of is always finding a way. What is the most simplest way, the most quickest way? What is the way for me to kill myself and not hurt other people? I would every day search for a way. And the more I search, the more I think about it, the more I yearn to take my life. And he never realized that that's what I was looking for. He would tell me so many words that broke me. And I thought my life was over. I thought I was too fat. I thought I was too ugly. My nose were too big. I wasn't pretty enough. My hair wasn't long enough. I didn't. My breasts were too big. I find every reason to tell myself how bad I was, just because that's how he made me feel. Until I decided to fight for myself, not because I wanted to leave, but because I was afraid of leaving my little girls in a situation as such. And I was afraid of dying and for my kids to grow up with him, knowing that he did not have that foundation where he grew up. And he always blamed it on that. But you think he would try to do better? No. He actually probably worse than the people that's already broken him, and he never looked for help. And he would tell me, you are weak-minded. You are such this. You are such that. I would reach out to his dad. His dad would be like, you already have kids. Just deal with it. And sometimes I would feel like his own sibling will push me, would not want to hear it. But at the end of the day, they're his siblings. I had to learn. I had to find my own peace. I had to grow a thick skin. I had to believe in my kids. I had to believe that I have something to live for. And then I find the strength to reach out to my best friend. And I told her how I was feeling. She pushed me to find help. And I can say thank you to my sister. No matter what she done, she was one of the person who gave me a wake-up call. I have many people who kept telling me, he doesn't want you, let it go. But I didn't want to. Until one day in 2016, when my grandmother died, what he told me was very funny. I call it, I'm not even going to say heartbreaking. He's so silly, he doesn't even realize it. But in 2017, I decided to stand on my ground, to find my way. And last year, I can say I found my peace. I let it go. But you know what? I did promise him one thing, that I would change his life in a certain way. And I would do it not wanting nothing back from him. And I could say so far, it's been great. It's been wonderful. Sorry, I'm a little sick, so bear with me. It's been great so far. So I don't even get emotional anymore when I talk about this. I just want you guys to know, if you're with someone and that person is making you feel less than you should, it doesn't matter who that person is. You worth it. Be proud of yourself. You better. And if you feel like you're not, you can do better. Just fight for your own self. Don't be in those relationships. And if you have a daughter, don't teach them to be in such relationship. It doesn't matter if it's a friend, if it's a parent. Don't allow them to destroy your life. Don't allow them to drive you to a place where you want to take your own life. You want to commit suicide, or you're depressed. so much that you could end up having a heart attack or any little health situation. So back in the day, after I took him in, after having my daughter in March 2014, I allow him back in my life. I find out he blocked me off social media for a girl that wear weave. She was a very beautiful dark skinned girl. She was big like me. She had beautiful eyes. Not natural, but hey. But a lot of makeup. She loved to party like him. She would, he would parade her around. Everyone would know about her. She would get posted on social media, but yet I wasn't. He proposed in 2015. Why? Just because he felt that's how he could keep me around. I hold on. But in 2017, I took the ring off. I say enough is enough. He kept telling me in March last year, actually March 2017, he said something that was for his birthday. And in March 2018, sadly, he made me believe that he was going to change. He was going to be there for the kids. He was going to be there 50-50. He would work on the relationship. And he disappeared. I went and looked for him. I went and even called his family. They knew he was okay. They laughed at me. And then when I finally reached him, for him to ask me if I was reaching out to him for money, it was a little funny. So I decided I wasn't going to give him the power he had over me anymore to hurt me. I let go. But yet, he is angry because there's another man in my life that wants to do the right thing, that wants to love me, that wants to be a father figure for my kids, that wants me to be a mother figure for his kids, that wants to be a husband, that wants a family, that wants a home, a future together. He's angry. His ego is bruised and hurt. But one thing it's not his ego not gonna do to me is make me upset. He think he have the strength and the power to get mad at me, to ruin my day. No. I let go. I forgave him. I forgive myself. I forgive the girl that thought she wasn't good enough. That poor girl. There is so many that was said and done. But yet, you want me, you told a person until you have a DNA test for your daughter that you don't believe she's yours. But yet, you're always angry. You want me to give you the rights and name that child after you, to have your last name. Money, a little gift now and then, posting pictures on social media, letting a few people know that you may or may not have a child, does not make you a father, does not make you a parent. Sadly, parenting, it's when you have to deal with the vomit when you have to deal with the doctor telling you something wrong with your child. You have to spend all night holding that child coughing with fever, vomiting, or having diarrhea. There's a lot of different reasons. There's a lot of different things that makes you a parent. It takes a strong man, a strong woman to raise a child. Having a child doesn't make you a mother, doesn't make you a father. I know a lot of people that have many of them. It's to know you are not leaving for yourself, you are leaving for that child. Your first instinct is to protect that child prior to protect yourself. I got out that relationship. I'm out this relationship. It's because I know I did not want my girls to ever grow up and be in such dysfunctional relationship, or never allow a man to treat them such, or never allow a man to tell them they weren't beautiful enough, allow a man to break the person they were, to break their confidence, their self-esteem. No. Sometimes it's better to break a home and raise your child alone, or bring someone else in their life instead of living in a dysfunctional house, in a madhouse where they are going to grow up seeing so many pettiness, dysfunction, hurt. In an early age, they will be depressed, sad, down. You'll be confused, and they will need therapy to fix them. I do not want to raise a child that need fixing. I want to raise strong women who believe, who have big self-confidence, who believe in themselves, who just know they are who they are. They are a child of God. They are perfect and beautiful no matter what it is. Their flawed are just beauty marks. And that every little mistake they make, it's okay because they are human. It doesn't matter what size, what shape, what color, what length your hair is. It doesn't matter the language or background. It doesn't matter how big your nose is. It doesn't matter how big your face is. It doesn't matter what are you capable of. It doesn't matter if you know how to cook, if you know how to cook Haitian, if you know how to cook Spanish. It doesn't matter. You will learn as you grow, as the day pass. You will never just get up and know everything. Life is short and beautiful. Enjoy it, people, while you can. Don't let anyone take your peace and your happiness away. Be safe. Love yourself. Find it. Fight for it. And when you guys do, hold on to it. I promise you, life is beautiful once you find peace. Once you believe in something and let that something be you. Let that something be God. Have faith in God. Have faith in yourself. Like I said, life is beautiful. And there is nothing more beautiful than self-love. Remember to love yourself first. Then you can spread the love. You can love others. You can teach others how to love. Hold on to this. Think about it. Find it. And when you do, never let go. I intend to teach my kids to love themselves, to be bold about self-love. I intend to show them there is nothing more beautiful. There is no human more strong. There is nothing more priceless See, this is the most priceless thing you can ever have. It's 100% health. It's self-love. When you love yourself, you fight for your health mentally, you fight for your peace, you fight for your physical health. You just respect your body, you respect yourself, you love it, you treat it with care, you treat it with a lot of tolerance, a lot of patience. You try to understand your body. You speak with it to find what is it that your body wants. So find that peace, find that love, and I promise you, life will be much easier. Ladies and gents, I will see you guys soon. Enjoy.